Hello, welcome, namaste. It's Kristen with Soul Secrets. I'm back here again to do a reading on the Divine Masculine. Well, let's see what's going on with him right now. We're going to tap into his energy, see how he's feeling towards the feminine. If you guys haven't watched my last video, I had mentioned that I was going to start putting all my sexual and sensual readings into a Facebook group, a private group. So, if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. I also will post the link down below if you guys want to add yourself to the group. I will have to approve it. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing my readings on there. I'm not gonna be doing the sexual readings here on YouTube anymore. So definitely go there, check it out. It's gonna be some good stuff. Once I get my new decks, I'm gonna start doing some readings there. Which should be very soon here in the next week, I'm hoping. But there's old sexual readings on there now from my YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen those yet, definitely go check them out. And yeah, that's about all I wanted to say. So let's get started. We're going to tap into the Divine Masculine's energy. I'm just going to do a quick energy clearing here with my singing bowl. Okay, I'm going to change my music because it's a little bit distracting, as much as I like the sound of it. Well, this one looks good.
What the world's happiest superheroes all have in common, they share.
Okay, what's going on with the Divine Masculine for the collective? What is going on with the Divine Masculines for the collective? Spirit. What is going on? Okay, so we have hope for the future, new energies are coming in, and we have returned from the underworld, engage life. Okay, so I feel there's this shift going on with the masculine right now with his energy. So I feel like his perception's changing. He's coming out of, like any negative circumstances that are surrounding him at this time. And he's having a different perception of things. I feel like a lot of the masculines are releasing things that, that don't serve them anymore, things that they've held on to from the past. Okay, this could be anything from friends to maybe family members or relationships, that don't serve them, that don't serve their true path and their true authenticity. So I feel like those things are now being released, and they're going on their own, and they're going on their own path of self-discovery here, and they're this is giving them hope for the future, a more positive outlook for their future. Okay, so they are trying to make these changes in their life. Okay, and this is really good because that goes to show that there is a shift here happening within the masculines. for a lot of them in the collective. So, okay, so yeah, I just see that, they're going off in their own direction. They're not really sure where they're headed, but they're going off on their own direction alone, and trying to go towards new things. Okay, so there's new things that are entering their lives because they're releasing this past energy. Okay, and it says starseed children. Okay, so I'm just going to read into the book because I want to get a deeper meaning here of what is taking place. Okay, so okay, so we got the starseed children, so that is page 90. Okay, so it says, nurture the star child, provide what is needed for the work. This bright being may be within your core family or within yourself. So I feel like, yeah, they are starting to follow their path, and what this means is they're tapping into that their purpose here on earth. What is their purpose? So they're all different, there's all different purposes for the divine masculines. They each have a different purpose here on the earth, and I feel like they're heading towards that. It says, children have been incarnating to assist us in the planetary transitions to come. So yes, this is happening all through this planetary transition with a lot of the energy shifting, the retrogrades. This is stirring up a lot of energies that are coming in, and things are being purged, and things are being like refreshed kind of thing. So they're being purged and new energies are coming in. It says these starseeds have the mindset to deal with Earth's problems with new and innovative solutions. They carry knowledge from the more positive civilizations existing in outer or inner space. These children and adults can psychically read other people like a book and possess intuitive abilities that safeguard them from the attempts to manipulate them. So I definitely feel like a lot of the masculines are starting to tap into their intuitive sides. They could be sensing the feminine's energy more at this time. Okay, so they're being able to tap into that too. I also feel like because the moon is in Pisces, right? I think it's the moon in Pisces right now. That's aiding them in order to, so this moon energy, in Pisces could definitely be opening up their intuitive sides. I know me personally, I felt more intuitive in the last few days. And so there is this shift happening. I don't know much about starseed children. That's something I need to learn about, but based on the book, it sounds like, they have a mission here on Earth in order to do with regards to things that are happening in the world. So, with the planet right now, we have this whole, this chaos going on, and I feel like it's waking the masculines up to their mission. Okay, so some of them are making the needed changes in their lives in order to be able to step into their mission. Okay, they might not be at that level or at that point yet, or they could just be doing small things, but mainly what they're doing right now is they're releasing anything that's not serving them in their lives anymore. And I'm just going to pull let's see, I'm going to pull a tarot, or actually I'll pull one more. Whoops, I'll pull one more of these cards here. Okay, how's the divine masculine? What kind of changes is he making in his life? I'm going to actually, yeah, I'll pull a tarot. What kind of changes is the masculine making in his life? Oh, okay. So yeah, exactly. Intuition came out. So the masculines are, you know, feeling very guided right now, very, very intuitive, okay? They could be receiving, they could be tuning into the messages that the feminines are sending, okay? So if you feminines are sending any intuitive messages to your masculines, if you're talking to them telepathically, or you're sending them any kind of sexual energies, or even feelings, if you're feeling really like you love your masculine and you're feeling these loving feelings towards him, he's definitely sensing that and picking up on that right now. He also could be getting like some kind of downloads. There could be things happening to him that he can't explain. He could be seeing certain numbers over and over, repeated numbers. He could be, I don't know, gaining some kind of knowledge from his passed on loved ones or his guides in some type of way. And I just feel that he's opening up to his truth here. Okay, so he knows that he has something more to do in this lifetime. He knows that his what he's currently doing or what he's done in the past is not his true calling or his true purpose. So he's definitely waking up to that at this moment in time. And yeah, he's just having a greater understanding. Okay, a lot of the masculines could be starting to learn about spirituality. Okay, they could be, tapping into their spiritual side. Okay, and this could also, because the feminines are already on their spiritual paths, the masculines, have already been subjected to that through the feminines, okay, either by spending time with them, or watching them on some kind of platform or something. So I definitely sense that the masculines are now have the interest and feeling guided to learn more, and to learn more about their spirituality, and explore that side of things. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull another card. Okay, how's the masculine feeling towards the feminine right now for the collective, please? Okay, so the masculines are, oopsie. Okay, so the masculines, I'm just going to move these cards back, actually, so we can see the front of the cards here. Okay, so the masculines want to find the middle ground with their feminines, okay? They want to compromise. There could have been a tower moment here, okay? So I'm seeing there's a tower moment here that happened. There was chaos between them. Something changed and ended quite rapidly, maybe unexpectedly, but the masculines are now, they're wanting to come forward here, and I see a lot of them are wanting to communicate and open up that door again with their feminines. They're trying to gain the strength and the courage in order to do that at this time. And the reason why is because they're having this intuitive guidance here. Okay, so they're intuitively being guided to reach out to their feminines and to reappear into their lives. Okay, they want a new beginning. They definitely want a new beginning with the feminines, and they want to be able to find, the middle ground with their feminines and compromise. So I'm going to read from the book again a little bit on this one and see what comes out. Okay, find the middle ground. What number is this one? It doesn't have a number. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so it says, learn about the opposition, cooperative interaction, and the use of synergy will produce a more powerful creation or relationship. So yeah, I feel like they're definitely wanting to work with the feminine. That some of them they may have felt they were a little harsh on the feminine, okay, or they didn't act with integrity, and so they're wanting to bring forth this integrity, and they're wanting to compromise with the feminine. Okay, so they want things to be peaceful between them and the feminine. They don't want to have this conflict. They don't want to be in a state of disharmony. Okay, so they're definitely wanting the lines of communication to be open between the two of them, and they're wanting to just make things peaceful, come to like a truce. Okay, they're wanting to understand their feminines better. Okay, maybe they haven't always been there for their feminine, or understood them in the way that they should, or whatever. So they're definitely wanting to come forward and make a compromise here. Says the belief systems based on earth energies have been at odds with orthodox religion from early times. In the beginning, they did have a synergistic relationship, but it became more and more divided through the ages. The I'm right, you're wrong polarized way of thinking has left us in the world of chaos and war. So yeah, I feel like for some of the masculines, they were very one-sided, okay, in their opinions. It's like, no, you're wrong and I'm right. Okay, they didn't even give the chance to the feminines to explain their point of view, or even to listen to the feminine and what she had to say. Okay, so there was a lot of the masculines just shut the feminines out, and they didn't listen to their reasoning. They didn't try and resolve things. Okay, it was like, no, you're wrong and I'm sticking to it kind of attitude. So it says the Archangel Michael looks out over the world from Glastonbury tour in the hopes of seeing some conflict resolution. He has no interest in slaying the dragon. His sword of truth and commitment to the human race is firmly anchored into the earth, while the mother dragon, representing Gaia, nurtures her egg inside the hill. The egg is cracking, giving notice of a birth of a new reality. So yeah, so in addition to, him ridding himself of the old and stepping into the new and having hope for the future, this is part of the plan. He's wanting to go towards his feminine. He's wanting to reconcile. Okay, so he's definitely getting these intuitive messages. He's releasing, habits and addictions and behaviors and friends and things that didn't serve him. He's moving towards better things for his life. He's following, he's trying to find his purpose and his mission. He's becoming more and more aware, and he knows that the feminine is part of this divine plan and this divine purpose. Okay, so he's wanting to get out of this, these patterns and these behaviors that created this chaos in his life, and he's wanting to change some of those aspects of himself that have gotten him into this place where this place that didn't serve him, that wasn't fulfilling to him, and that was not within his truth and his purpose. Okay, so let's see what else. You are cherished and protected. So when I asked about how he's feeling towards the feminine, I also got this card. It says you are cherished and protected. So again, I just want to get some feedback in the book here to see what that means. Earth Raptor, it says. So okay, number 28. Okay, it says, feel the universal love that surrounds you and let it cancel out your fears. So I'm feeling that, he feels the love. He feels the love from the feminine, and because of her love, it's aiding him in order to face his fears, okay, and to do what he needs to do in order to get out of this negative energy he's been in, and to move forward towards his feminine. So I definitely feel like he's sensing the love, especially if the feminine's putting out that love towards the masculine. He's definitely picking up on that with the intuition here. And, he's feeling, he feels like he's cherished by the feminine, okay? He knows that he is. The feminine's made that known to him, over time, and, he realizes that, he is worthy, okay? So he's starting to realize that now, and he does feel, the love from the feminine. He does feel cherished. And, it brings him a sense of safety too, okay? So, he feels safe with the feminine, all right? He definitely feels like he can also trust the feminine with his heart, okay? So he feels like, safe in giving his heart to the feminine. And he's sensing here there's some kind of plan that's happening here, with their mission, with both of their missions. So definitely feels that there's a greater plan for both of them, with regards to, in the world, and following their path and their mission. And I'm also getting here that, it says, we are not alone in these trying times. So I definitely feel like he's thinking a lot about his feminine in these trying times that are currently going on here with the pandemic. So he's definitely sensing that, okay? He's feeling like still connected, very much connected to his feminine. He feels that his feminine's still with him, even though they're in separation. So, it's giving him the strength to move forward in his life, and it's giving him courage in order to follow his journey here, okay, and to make the necessary changes in his life that are needed. So I definitely sense that she's on his mind a lot, and you know, he he obviously like loves her and cares about her. And I'm just going to read from the book here. The earth angels in rapture and bliss as she gives birth to a new world bathed in golden light. Her wings protect the earth as it goes through transformational process. The new paradigm is being shifted and formed. The indwelling qualities and latent abilities that have been sleeping in the human race are waking up and expanding rapidly. These skills and talents need to come into focus now for the new golden age to be born. Other beings from far-off civilizations are also here to assist us with developing the potential that will take us to the next level of our existence. I feel like for a lot of the masculines, the love of the feminine, the love that he's had with her is really helping him get through these trying times also, in the world. And like I said, it's helping him cope and make the necessary changes in his life, because he is having this awakening. He's having an awakening that, that his feminine is his truth, and so he knows that he needs to follow that purpose and that path in order to fulfill, his mission here on Earth. So that's what I'm getting from this. Now, let me see what time it is. 26 minutes. Okay. So I'm just going to get a message from the Indigo Angels. How is the masculine feeling towards the feminine? Angels. Oh, wow. Oh my God, he wants to allow love into his heart, okay? He wants to allow the feminine in. He wants to open up to love with the feminine. Wow, that's absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to read the book for this as well so we can get a deeper meaning. So he definitely wants to give his heart to the feminine, I feel like. He wants to be receptive to her love. And let's see here. What do I got? So it says allow love. Sometimes it's difficult for indigos to see that those around them, especially those in an authority role, actually do love them. When rules are imposed upon them, when they face disciplinary action, and when the ones close to them get upset, they often feel rejected. So, yeah, I feel like for some of the feminines, they may have placed, certain rules around their masculines, like if you don't do this, then this can't happen, or if you're not going to offer me this, then we can't do this, or something like that. So some kind of energy like that. And there could have been some feminines that may have even disciplined their masculines in some type of way, for something he did. Okay, so he may have done something to hurt them, and then they may have retaliated back in some type of way or something like that. Okay, and then because of those things, because the feminine acted in those ways, or they walked away from the masculine, or made some kind of hurtful comment or something like that, then the masculine got upset, and this makes the masculines feel rejected. Okay, so it says, it is your role as an indigo to question rules and ask why. When situations seem unfair, this will never change. This card invites you to see that although some things feel unjust, people are only lovingly looking out for your best interest. So I feel like a lot of the masculines are starting to reflect now on the past with their feminines, and they're having a better understanding of the situation, and they're realizing that the feminines, did or said certain things out of love and care, and that it wasn't to intentionally hurt them. Okay, but it's because the feminines were hurting in their hearts because of the masculines' actions. So, now the masculines are reflecting on all those things, and they're coming to these realizations, and and they're realizing how much the feminine does truly love them and care about them, and that they didn't want to hurt their masculine, they didn't want to reject him, but it's because they were hurting. So the masculine's now realizing this, and he wants to allow love in from the feminines into his life. Okay, it says, in order for you to live and succeed in society, certain rules must always be followed. When the people in your life correct your behavior, see, so some of the feminines may have just corrected the masculine's behavior. Okay, so they may have tried to put some boundaries in place with the masculines, and maybe it came across in a hurtful way, or an overly aggressive way maybe, and so the masculines felt rejected in that moment. But now they're realizing that they did or said those things because they love them, right? The feminines love the masculines, and they just wanted the best for the masculines. They wanted the best for the connection, and that's why they said and did what they did or said. If you sit and meditate, you'll know whether this is true for your present situation. Your role in this world will be shown to you clearly. Your job is now to make sure you do what is asked in order to be a productive member of society, the same society you're meant to recreate. So that's what I'm getting here. Excuse me, from the Indigo Angels deck. So I definitely feel that the masculines are opening up more to love and opening up their hearts. At this time, they're going through, a lot of heart healing, and they're wanting to open their vulnerable side up to the feminines. They're wanting to allow the feminines in. So I definitely sense a real shift in energy here. And I do feel like this has happened, or this has become this way because of, all the stuff going on with the planets right now and the retrogrades. And I also feel like a lot of it has to do, with what's currently going on in the world, because we're going through this awakening process here. And it's waking a lot of masculines up, and it's waking them up to, a different path, the path that they've been meant to follow their whole lives, but they've, they haven't. Okay, so a lot of them are starting to wake up here, I'm sensing, and they're wanting to go towards their feminines, and they're wanting to allow that love in. And they're wanting to follow their path and their purpose here on Earth. So that's what I'm getting here, guys. I hope that resonated with you. Like I mentioned before, if you guys are interested in any kind of twin flame sexual readings, I do twin flame sexual readings for divine masculines and divine feminines. And I currently have some up I moved all my YouTube ones over to my new page on Facebook, which is called Secrets of the Boudoir. And I will also be doing more, regular readings, probably this week or next week once I get my decks of cards that I've been waiting for. So definitely check those out. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description box below. That'll take you right to the Facebook page if you click on it. And if you guys enjoy these readings, if you want more of them, please subscribe to my channel. And hopefully you guys have a great rest of your weekend, okay? I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.